Damei stood staring at the house being renovated in the distance, unwilling to leave. Unexpectedly, she sneaked back to the villa and hid a knife in her pocket, a real mini-weapon for emergencies. Damei's hidden act was spotted by Dazhuang, who angrily demanded she reveal her stash, acting like a law enforcer. Unexpectedly, Damei took out a close stick. Dazhuang angrily snatched it, his tone like a spoiler discovery for the next episode. Dazhuang was convinced the child was his, stirring up all sorts of emotional baggage as Damei pulled out the knife. It was like a suspenseful climax from She even decided to play the childbirth game for a paternity test, all while resting the knife on her stomach, making everyone want to yell, "Don't play with real knives." Dazhuang rushed to grab the knife. Damei accidentally scratched him in the scuffle. In pain, he pushed her away. What a swords-drawn scene. Little did he know, Damei lost her balance and tumbled down the stairs. Dazhuang's face turned pale as if he had seen a ghost. He found Damei had no breath. The knife lodged in her abdomen, a dramatic death. Seeing Damei's abdomen oozing blood, Dazhuang's first reaction was to call for an ambulance. What a first aid champ, but he had barely left when Damei slowly woke up from her coma, like a resurrected anime character, and eventually stumbled onto the grass, wound in tow. Gazing at the unfinished sewage well, Damei slowly lifted her head for one last look at the sky, quite the philosophical pose. She walked towards the sewage well. After Dazhuang hung up, he found Damei gone. Who'd think she jumped in? A legend. Soon, Dazhuang died bizarrely in tragic circumstances, like in a supernatural drama. His wife didn't think it was suicide, so invited Jing Yuan to investigate. Jing Yuan joked, "It's suicide." But Jing Jai still believed it was a murder, arguing that Dazhuang hadn't even left a will, making it hard for her to accept. It seemed this family drama was far from over, yet Damei refused to give up, vowing she'd uncover the truth if the police weren't truly a detective-style move. At that moment, Dazhuang's sister started arguing with her own sister, talk about family bonds turning into a farce. The sister believed it was definitely Jing Jai's infidelity that killed her brother, and before Jing Jai could retort, their mother burst in, turning the whole scene into chaos. Dazhuang's sister quickly defended her sister, but who knew the next moment she aggressively yanked her hair. The two ladies got into a tug-of-war, and when Jing Jai rushed over to break it up, she ended up flat on her back. What a tangled drama. The fighting paused momentarily, and everyone's attention turned to Jing Jai as blood started dripping down her skirt. It was like a scene from a bloody spectacle. Clearly, Jing Jai couldn't save her child. Looking down at her skirt and then at her sister, she fainted outright. Such a tragic spectacle. She was rushed to the hospital shortly after. Doctors said she was fine, but the baby was lost. A tragic story. Soon, Jing Jai left the hospital, yet her sister feared she couldn't accept the loss of true family woes. Her sister invited her to come stay for a while, but Jing Jai flat out refused, insisting she had many things to investigate. What a determined detective. When Jing Jai returned home and saw the items prepared for her unborn child, her emotions swelled. It was a mental storm for sure. She even pulled out the maternity handbook and started flipping through the pages, feeling like she was opening up an emotional. Meanwhile, 4 people heard that someone spotted Damei at Changchun Garden. Clearly a twist of a missing billionaire plot. So they quietly sneaked into the villa to drag Damei back, even leaving Quan Mao outside on look at talk about the spy operation. Once inside, they found the house had no electricity, looking abandoned for ages. What a haunted house vibe. Shattered vase on the floor looked like it had just been broken, resembling a scene straight out of a fairy tale. Despite the eerie atmosphere, they decided to split up and search. Truly an adventurous quest. Outside, Quan Mao thought the sky was beautiful, whipping out her phone for a photo shoot to talk about a selfie addict. She started taking selfies, but as she prepared to edit, she spotted what looked like a face in the bushes. A truly chilling moment. This caught Kyuhyu's eye, as she vaguely saw a face in the bushes, which left her utterly frozen. A horror blockbuster was on its way. The scene shifted to AI Kang in the basement, uncovering loads of bloody photographs of Damei. Could this be the murder scene? Short-haired girl and Kyuhyu arrived with phones, joined the 3, and spotted a problem. 3 phones, yet 4 lights. Why? Could it be that Quan Mao was up to no good? They decided to turn off the lights to investigate. Just as Kang was about to grab Quan Mao, the distant light shut off, turning the moment into a dramatic special effect. A ghostly face startled everyone into a frantic retreat, instantly making them the stars of a horror movie. Upon returning, Kyuhyu inexplicably lost her mind, constantly fearing that Damei's ghost would come for her if it was a true ghost. Kyuhyu spent her days under a blanket, even eating with her hands. Thankfully, her father knew a bit of magic and bound her with chains and charms just like a wizard in a drum. To completely help Kyuhyu lift the curse, all Jan periodically scoured the Changchun Garden nearby, truly an explorer. Meanwhile, Jing Jai received a call from her lawyer informing her that her husband had left a will for her. Quite the unexpected surprise. Bright and early, Jin Jai, accompanied by her sister, headed to the law office where the lawyer declared that Dazhuang left her grand villa. It was like the bell of wealth ringing. The astonishing part was that Dazhuang, having already passed, still appeared in a photo taken in the villa, making it seem like he was starring in a supernatural show. Jin Jai picked up the photo in disbelief, as if opening the treasure chest of mysteries. This is what I'm telling you. This photo was taken 2 days ago. Truly mind-boggling. To uncover the truth, Jin Jai, accompanied by her sister, drove to Changshangot to officially embark on a truth-seeking mission. On the way, they bumped into the shifty old Zhang, who sensed trouble brewing and stared them down, as if signaling the arrival of a disaster.